Hi everyone, I hope your fall semester is starting off well. I wanted to make you guys a quick getting started guide video in case anyone needed any assistance in getting started in our Net 125 class. So the first thing you'll want to do is access our course, scroll down, and you'll notice this Getting Started Steps Required section. You will want to click on and view our course syllabus. This will outline everything from our grading policies to our course description. My information is reiterated in the course syllabus, the attendance policy that is campus-wide, and so on. So make sure you read through that first. Then you'll want to move on to completing the enrollment verification activity. This is only a 4-question quiz, but this will mark and stamp your enrollment in our course. If you do not complete the enrollment verification activity by September 8th at 11:59 p.m., which is next Wednesday, then you'll be dropped from our course. So make sure you complete that. You will not be able to access anything else in our course, as you'll notice it'll all say restricted until you complete that enrollment verification activity. Once you complete the enrollment verification activity, it will note your completion date and the rest of our course will open up. Once you complete the enrollment verification activity, you'll move on to the Ncc Orientation. Click the Upload Your Ncc Orientation Certificate Here link, and there will be 2 steps for you to enroll yourself in this orientation. Send you out to another Moodle shell to complete that, and once you are done, you will download a certificate of completion, and you can upload this to every online class that you have. Under step 2 of our Getting Started steps, you're going to accept the invitation sent to your Nash Community College student email from the Cisco Networking Academy. You should check your Nash Community College email because you should receive an invitation to walk you through the process of creating a Cisco Networking Academy account. You will need that this semester. It is free. The web address to get there is www.netacad.com. But again, start by checking your Nash Community College student email first, because you should see an email from Cisco with an invitation link. That will get you started on creating your Cisco Networking Academy student account, as well as adding you automatically to the right course in the Cisco Networking Academy. In step 3, you want to open this Padlet activity by clicking the Net 125 Introduction Activity link, and you'll introduce yourself to the class. You'll see that I've introduced myself as well as many of your other classmates. Since we have to be in this class for 14 weeks online together, we might as well get to know each other, right? The next section I want you to notice is our Virtual Help from Mr. Lucas section. This shows you all the ways that you can stay in contact with me this semester, from visiting my office on campus. You can schedule a time to stop by. You can schedule a live help session virtually with me through Zoom or Google Meet. That's always great because I can see your screen and you can see mine, and we can collaborate that way. You can, of course, email me, walucas911@nashcc.edu. And I also wanted to put in here the library hours. Those are subject to change. Make sure you check with them on that. And a free resource to installing Office, and a free resource for installing Office at home. You're able to click this link and log in with your student Gmail account and password to download Office. So the way that you should approach each section is you should scroll down and notice the start and end dates on the gray toggle bar there, as well as what module we're working on. All graded assignments are due at 11:59 p.m. on whatever posted due date I have. So for Module 1, it's Wednesday, September 8th. Then you'll want to look at the reading, learning objectives, and essential question. So you want to log into the Cisco Networking Academy at www.netacad.com and read over Module 1. So I ventured over to Netacad, and under Ebook Readings, you will notice that they are broken up by sections, and this one is modules 1 through 3. No matter which link you click on here, you can navigate to Module 1. And you see here, it'll open up with Module 1. Down to the side, you'll see all 17 modules that we'll be covering this semester, and you kind of page your way through this to read each section. So this one has 10 different kind of small sections to complete in here. Also to note in your ebook, because you can use your ebook and open that while you're taking exams in the future, there is a handy search feature here where you can type in a reference to any material. So let's say you wanted to know where the word VPN appeared. If you had a question about that, then it'll tell you exactly what page that was listed on, and you can click it and it'll take you right to that page. Again, your exams are always open book in our course. I've listed your objectives in an essential question that you can view here just to wrap your mind around what we'll be learning in that particular module, as well as what question to keep in mind. It is not a graded question, just a question for you to keep in mind to try to answer for your own benefit as we go through the module. Under learning materials, I've included the PowerPoint presentation if you would like to have record for that. And I've included some check your understanding NetAcad activities that are optional but very useful. So these will list different page numbers that you can access in NetAcad in your reading, and there will be a short 2 to 3 question quiz that is not counted for a grade, but it is automatically scored in NetAcad. But again, it does not count or penalize you if you get something wrong. It will not cause your grade to suffer for our class. It is just a way for you to check your understanding. One special section in Module 1 to pay special attention to is the Install and Packet Tracer 8 section. Make sure you download and install this for whatever operating system you have. So if you have Windows, make sure you click Download and save that, and then walk through the installation process. It will be listed in your programs as Cisco Packet Tracer. And when you click to open it, it's going to ask you to log in with your Cisco Network and Academy credentials. Make sure you click the blue Cisco Network and Academy button. I'm going to use the Keep Me Logged In for 3 months since this is my personal computer. And you're going to want to log in with your Cisco Network and Academy credentials, which should be your Nash Community College student email address, the full thing, as well as whatever password you set when setting up your Cisco Network and Academy account with that invitation email. Then you will be able to access Cisco Packet Tracer. We'll be doing a lot of work in here this semester. The graded assignments, that's what everybody wants to know about, right? So the graded assignments are what will count towards your grade for that module or that week. So the first graded assignment that we have is an Ed Puzzle video. We'll do a lot of Ed Puzzles this semester. It's basically you guys watching short videos. Some of them may be longer, depending on if it's a lecture from me. I know you guys love to hear my voice, but just kidding. But this one's a short video of the history of the internet, and there's only one question to answer at the end. So with the Ed Puzzle videos, there'll be questions along the way sometimes, a multiple choice, short answer, but this one has one question to answer at the end. When you click on Ed Puzzle video link, it's going to open for you to be able to complete. And you can watch it full screen. At the very end, it's going to stop, and it's going to ask you a question. It does not allow you to skip through the video, so just make sure you watch it in its entirety. If you try to move it to the background in the browser, it will pause, so make sure that you don't try to do that. Make sure you kind of maybe half and half your screen or something like that if you need to do something else while watching the video. And then we'll usually have some lab assignments to complete. For this particular one, again, you'll always want to download your student lab files first. These are kind of like your start files. If you're using Chrome, you'll want to make sure that you save these to your computer. And even if you're using Firefox, no matter what browser you're using, make sure you save them. The saving process just looks a little bit different sometimes. So make sure that you download them and save them to your computer. Now, one thing you want to do is navigate to your downloads folder where this is saved. Mine looks a little bit different because I've got a program called 7-Zip installed. But what you'll want to do is right click this and go to extract all. You want to make sure you extract your files out of this folder first. Do not try to open these files in a zipped up folder, because if you do, when you go to save your progress in, let's say, Packet Tracer, it will not save correctly back into a zipped up folder. So again, you'll want to right click this and go to extract all first. I've got 7-Zip installed, so my process may look slightly different. And no matter if you have 7-Zip or not, Windows has that extracting tool already. So you'll want to, again, right click, extract all will be listed here. Once you extract them, you'll get two folders. One will have a zipper on it or have this Z, or it'll just be a physical zipper that it'll look like. You'll want to delete that one. You will no longer need that. I just want to make sure that you work out of the correct folder. So now I'm going to double click in here, and you'll notice that there will always be 2 files for every lab. This one is just the Adobe Acrobat Reader version of the instructions. So if you want to print them off, you can. The instructions are already included in Packet Tracer though. I'm going to open up the Packet Tracer file. That'll always look like a green envelope with a magnifying glass on it. So you really never have to open up the PDF instructions unless you absolutely want to, but you do need to make sure you open up the Packet Tracer file each time, which looks like an envelope symbol. So I'm going to double click that and open it up. And when it opens, if you get this user profile, you can just click cancel. All right, this will open in 2 different screens. One screen, this one will be the instructions. If it does have a grader at the bottom, it'll have a percentage. This one does not, because it's just kind of getting you used to using Packet Tracer. So there's nothing graded in here. What I like to do is half and half my screen. All right, so I can have the instructions over here to the left, and then my topology and my network devices over here to the right. So then you'll just start working through these steps. Again, this one does not have anything graded in here. It's already at 100%, but some of our labs are not. Once you get through with this, you can click File, Save As, or Save, and make sure you save this. And then you are ready to submit it by clicking on our lab assignment. I'll always reiterate what you should be submitting to this link. If you need to download the student lab files, they're again here. Never can put it in too many places, right? But we've already downloaded those. And you'll click on Add Submission and upload your files there. For almost every lab assignment, I actually have a video on how to complete it. So always look for the Packet Tracer help for whatever module or chapter we're working on. So here, I've got a video on my YouTube channel, and you can watch me walk through this lab assignment to get it to, again, most of the time 100%. Again, Module 1's lab does not have a grader, so we're just walking through how to use Packet Tracer. So make sure you watch that if you need to. But again, the majority of our lab assignments this semester, I've got a video on how to walk through to get it to 100%. I don't view this as giving you guys the answers, because again, I'm not just typing in the commands and giving you the answer as the semester goes on. I'm actually explaining to you, so it's kind of like a lecture as well as lab practice that we would normally do in the classroom that I provide for you guys online. So definitely check those help videos out every single week. So that's Module 1 in a nutshell. Hopefully that helps you get started on the right foot this semester. Again, always feel free to reach out to me. I am here for you guys. We will not have a Cisco Network and Academy exam for a couple weeks, because again, it's not until after Module 3. You'll notice all of our graded module exams are down here. We'll get to that point in a few weeks. One thing after you install Packet Tracer that you can do is also go ahead and run this system test. That is not a graded exam, but it will make sure that you have the correct software installed before you get to completing one of those module exams in a few weeks. Again, contact me if you guys need any help. We can do a virtual session. You can stop by my office sometime, but please make sure you reach out to me if you need help.